Dozens of firefighters continue to attack a fire that's burning near Cle Elum. People in the area remain under level 2 and level 3 evacuations because of the Red Bridge fire. King 5 Savannah Welch is in Central Washington this morning with the latest. Savannah.
Good morning, Mimi and Jake. Yeah, crews were here through the night working to contain this fire, and we're told that more support will be on the way this morning as well. But you can see how close these hot spots are to these homes and properties here just off of Highway 970. All that smoke in the trees. There are multiple hot spots we saw as we were driving here along the highway. This is just west of Red Bridge Road. The fire is burning about 7 miles east of Cle Elum, and last checked, it's burned 60 acres. We know at least 2 buildings have burned. The fire is determined to be human caused, but the U.S. Forest Service says it's still under investigation this morning. It broke out just before 4 p.m. yesterday, and crews, they battled the flames by ground and by air as well.
Thankfully, the resources of the Forest Service, Department of Natural Resources, they had numerous helicopters, fixed-wing aircraft. That makes all the difference. As the fire season progresses and those resources become taxed elsewhere, then we may not receive that help as fast. So it's really incumbent on people to understand how dangerous the wildfire season is going to be this year.
People living in the immediate area of Red Bridge Road and those who live north and east of the Tenaway River are under level 2 be ready and level 3 go now evacuations. State Fire Assistance has mobilized 3 strike teams to help firefighters get this under control. We also know shelter is being offered at the Centennial Center in Cle Elum for those who need it and maybe need to just escape and get out of these if you're under an evacuation zone, just to find a safe space this morning and stay safe while this is all going on. In Kittitas County, Savannah Welch, King 5 News.
Savannah, thanks. You at home might be asking yourself, is this near I-90? Will the interstate close through Cle Elum because of this? There's no indication that's going to happen. It's really not anywhere near the freeway, about 3 miles or so from I-90. Zooming into Cle Elum here, then heading east. Right here's the Red Bridge fire. I-90 here at the bottom of the screen, and the Red Bridge fire here just to the north. You can see this sort of wooded area here. One interesting thing about Google Maps, it is now programmed pretty slick to show you some details of these fire areas here. A very updated response and details. If you just click it in your Google Maps at home, you can keep track as well. But you can see, as Savannah mentioned, Red Bridge Road fully closed here. These folks told to get out for right now. Obviously, conditions with the weather is huge with these wildfires. Rich, what's the wind and the heat like right now?
Well, they're actually going to be continuing to be hot over there. In fact, the heat advisory is continuing over there on the east side of the Cascades, covering a good portion of the area until 9 o'clock tonight, as they will then begin to cool down as that onshore flow starts to affect western Washington. It's going to spill over the Cascades, unfortunately, which is going to be giving them gusty winds. And because of that, there is a fire weather warning out. That's basically a red flag warning out for these areas stretching down through the area around Cle Elum. In fact, we take a look at the fire weather forecast for that Red Bridge fire today. We are going to be looking for another hot day over there. Not as hot as it was yesterday. They're seeing a little bit of cooling, but basically in the mid 80s to near 90 degrees today with low humidities. It's going to become windy, especially this afternoon. They could see some wind gusts to 35 miles per hour as those onshore winds spill over the Cascade Crest, and that'll be continuing on into tomorrow, though the cooling trend will continue with some higher humidities as we head towards mid to late in the week.